And I'm pissed off, but I wanna say, fuck you. I love you. Fuck you.
I miss you, Karen. Why'd you break up with me?
I miss you, Carrot.
I want the kids back.
I want the kids back.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Metal Hour. I, of course, am Dominic R. Next to me is the man, the myth, the legend himself.
Zach fucking Hart.
That's how it is. That's how it is.
I'm surprised you remember to introduce ourselves
I
first
literally almost forgot, and I was like, no, he's gonna make fun of me. He's gonna say
3 times in a row.
Yeah, it sucks. But, it is what it is. And actually, it's kind of a sad day, Zach.
Yeah, it's the last fucking podcast of this year.
Last podcast of this year,
2019.
man. It looks like next year we're going to have 20/20 vision.
Oh!
Zinger! And...
That's not true. I still need glasses.
Yeah, I do too. And next year, actually, the next couple days, you're getting your birds finished.
Actually, this Saturday.
This Saturday.
3 p.m. Yeah. Gaslight Tattoos with my boy Kyle Gilligan.
Lost Kid Gilligan. Like him on Instagram.
Like him. So whenever you see my my chest finish, go like that shit. Give him all the love and support because I'm going to go through a lot of fucking pain.
Oh, yeah. Especially because I don't know if you guys ever seen it, but it goes right up on his neck, which is going to be fun, especially with shading.
I'd rather do my ribs all over again.
Yeah?
Yeah. The outline was gnarly.
Oh, man.
Also, I do got an announcement.
Okay.
So, I have been on a life journey thing.
Yeah.
And I just want to share it with everybody on the podcast. But today is December 30th, which marks officially 30 days of drug-free sobriety for your boy Zach.
Hey, there we go, man. That's always good to hear, man.
I wanted to share that with y'all because, I've been keeping it under wraps, trying to do it myself. But I finally hit that 30-day mark, and I feel like letting people know, your boy is 100% 30 days clean from all forms of illegal substances. Subsidal substances.
Substances.
That word.
Well, now you look a lot better, man. I got to tell you that. You look, you look like you're, it's going to sound weird, but glowing more.
Am I pregnant?
You might be.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
I'm glowing, guys.
But no, you got a better complexion to yourself. You seem a lot happier. You seem a lot healthier, and you seem like, you're kind of getting grasp on things, which is good, I like seeing that,
I appreciate that, though.
No.
I really do.
No problem.
It was fucking hard.
I'm sure it is, man.
It was fucking hard.
And, the thing is, you still got, I'm sure you still got a lot of that around you, too.
I'm surrounded by it daily, dude.
We're not going to go into what you're surrounded by, but, it's when you're used to doing it and you're used to seeing it and you
enjoy doing it too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real, man. I fucking loved it. I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Yeah.
It took the edge off. It was my escape. But now, I found different alternatives. I found new outlets. I've been able to say no, and I've been turning it down anytime the opportunity presents itself to me.
Right.
And each day, it's hard. It gets harder, but it also gets easier.
Yeah. Because you think to yourself, man, I went 30 days. I can do 31 days. Oh, man, I went 31 days. I can do 32 days.
Shit, I did a month. I can go another month. I can do another month.
And then after a while, you won't even want to do it anymore,
Exactly.
So,
even now, I kind of don't even want to touch it no more,
That's good, man. That's good. And it's always good to find a different outlet, Maybe whether it be, music or hanging out with friends or whatever it may be. I don't know.
Exactly. And be real, man. It's been ups and downs. It's been hard. I'm gonna be real, today has been a hard day for me. It really has been. But you know what? I'm here with you. We're doing this wonderful fucking thing that we love to do, which is the fucking Metal Hour. And, it just makes things easier.
Yeah, and if anybody's going through any drug use or anything like that, like we said with, if you're upset or sad or anything like that, go talk to somebody.
Talk to somebody.
Go, there's help out there for you. Don't feel like, you're too good for help, because I don't want to say that to insult anybody, but I'm like that sometimes. I feel like, nah, I need to do this on my own, and I end up.
It's a pride thing.
It is.
It's a pride
thing.
It is. What you gotta do is put your pride aside, humble yourself, and just fucking do it. Because be real, you can't do anything on your own. Truly.
No.
You need the support. At least, if not help, at least support of others.
Yeah, it's okay to, reach out for help and, try to better yourself. No one's going to be mad at you if you're going to try to better yourself, You got Zach and I support, we want to see you doing well.
We'll support you 100%, man. I'll give you all my loves.
Absolutely. I mean, we're a group, we're a family, metal is a community, and we're all there to help each other out no matter what.
Exactly.
But hey,
we got a lot to get into.
We got a lot of good stuff. If my phone quits buzzing, these freaking
throw it against the wall.
My phone. These freaking telemarketers. You know what I'm gonna do one day before we start? If they call me again, I want to answer it on the podcast and see what happens.
You know what I always do?
Huh.
Because there's always that one person that calls you daily to check up on you. That scam likely.
Yeah. Every
time they call, I pick up and I'm just like, hello? And they just start going their things and I'm like, fuck off! And I hang up.
So
I try to get as brutal as possible and I just say, fuck off.
Just leave my phone alone! They're like, oh god, okay. So, but hey man, let's get into it. We're gonna start out with a segment we usually do at the end. There's a reason I'm pushing it up front because we got a lot to talk about and I just want to get it out of the way. We got some new bloods we got to talk about real quick, man.
That is very fucking true.
We got one I just discovered not too long ago, and we got a really big one that we'll go a little bit more of that. Is that both Zach and I are super excited about.
I'm pumped, bro. I'm fucking pumped.
This is crazy. So the first one we're gonna knock out is called "Left to Suffer," and the song is called "Lost at Last." Which this thing's got a freaking gnarly breakdown, and I love it because it's in your face. It's just brutal. It makes you want to go out and
punch a baby
right in the nose.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
I love that.
Take that, baby.
Why were you born?
And it's really cool because it kind of talks about we've all gone through this. An ex who's running around saying crap about you. And it's like, if you're going to run around saying my name, put some respect on there, stuff like that.
No comment.
I plead the fifth. And I just love the breakdown. He's like, if you think you can write like this, he just goes, do it! Burr, burr, burr. I'm like,
fucking brutal,
I'm like,
man.
That's pretty cool, dude. I like that. I can get down with that, man.
It's fucking brutal. I digged it.
So yeah, that one's called "Left to Suffer." I mean, by the band "Left to Suffer." The song "Lost at Last." Go check them out. Give them some love. Tell them Metal Hour sent you.
Hell yeah.
But this one, the next one, dude, I am so freaking excited about. Can I go ahead and go tell the whole story?
Tell them the whole story.
Okay, so if you guys don't know, we set up an Instagram finally.
After 3 months,
after
4 months doing this,
me being lazy. But if you guys don't know, it's called the Metal Hour _podcast on Instagram. It's the same profile photo as our Facebook. You can see everything. Go give it a like. We really appreciate it. But probably a week after we put it up, I get a message from a guy. His name is Grady. Shout out
Grady Judd.
Not that guy Grady, but a guy named Grady. He was excuse me. I drank coffee before this. I'm getting the burps.
You give him the burpy burps.
He reached out to us
on the DM side of.
He slid in our DMs.
Yeah, he slid into our DMs.
Gave me a dick pic or two, but that's neither here nor there. But,
I don't know if he would appreciate you exposing him like that, Dom.
But no, Grady was a really cool guy. Much love and respect to him.
Really down to earth. Really cool.
But he messaged us and he's like, "Hey, my band just released our newest EP called Cardinals, and would you guys listen to it and talk about it on the podcast?" And I'm like, holy crap, dude. Yeah, hell yeah, man. I'll do it.
They're a local band. They're in St. Pete?
They're in St. Pete. They're local to us. They're probably almost an hour drive, 45 minutes, depending on traffic and how the bridge is.
Mainly when you're going past Tampa and up to the bridge, it's a nightmare. That will give you about an hour's worth of traffic.
What is that, the Howard Franklin? Is that what's going on? I freaking hate that bridge,
dude. I hate it. But past that, it's an easy drive there.
Yeah, but the band name is called Art of Defeat Art of Defeat.
Fucking
and
brutal.
They sent us or Grady sent us his link to the Spotify, which he made me download Spotify, and I didn't want Spotify.
I had Spotify. I'm a premium user. I'm just saying.
Well, why don't you
spend
just
the money
flex
that
on
shit.
us then?
I will, man. That shit is fucking beautiful.
You
can
think I
make your
got
own
$10 to
playlists.
spend?
You can like listen to whatever you want. Zero fucking ads.
You know what you should do?
Custom playlists, custom radios.
You should
Sponsorship.
You should make a Metal Hour playlist
I will.
and throw it on there.
I will. I'll make a Metal Hour playlist, man.
Do it.
I
Make
will.
a Metal Hour playlist.
It'll be up. It'll be up by this Saturday.
This Saturday.
This Saturday.
Okay.
I'm gonna build it throughout the week.
You guys got to hold them to that by this Saturday.
This
So-
Saturday, there will be a Spotify playlist that I will send a link to on Facebook, Instagram, and whatever fucking social media we got.
There we go.
Check it out. It's gonna be fucking brutal.
But-
It'll be an hour worth of metal.
Ooh, I like it. I like it. But here we go, man. Freaking Art of Defeat. I'll be honest with you. At first, I got sent. I didn't listen to it right away, but I was like, oh gosh, I hope it's not really like garage bandy. Where it's kind of like
I had that kind of scary.
where
feeling
everything's
that it'll
not
be.
mixed pretty well. But I was pleasantly and happily wrong.
Utterly wrong.
Very wrong, because these dudes freaking go hard, man. And I swear, Grady, if you're listening and Art of Defeat, I'm not trying to blow smoke up nowhere.
You guys are actually fucking brutal. I'm not gonna lie.
If you guys listen to this, you know how we feel. Trust me, I will go off on Ice Nine Kills. So
Why?
See?
They're not that bad.
and Zach went off on Metallica. So if we don't like it, we will let you know. But I've been freaking. I got this on my Spotify
Still
now.
bullshit that they headlined twice, but
We're not talking about that
Sorry.
now. But freaking Art of Defeat, man, these guys go hard. And I'm gonna get into everything, but I'm gonna start with my first complaint though. I do have one complaint. There are not more songs in the album.
yeah, there's only 5. I want more.
Come
I want
on, man.
more, dude.
Don't wet my noodle and not do nothing about it. Like
It was like
come
a
on.
tease, man.
Like, come on, you freaking tease.
I'm gonna be
dude.
real though. I listened to their EP. When you sent me the screenshot of the messages and everything, I was at work,
Yeah,
and I was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot when I clock out, and it was like midnight,
yeah.
bro. I literally sat in my driveway when I got home, and listened to that album at least 3 times back to back.
It was good, dude.
It was entertaining. It was good. I'm gonna be real. Like, I couldn't really find a few things that I disliked about it. Like,
No.
there was not really much that I disliked about it. I mean, it wasn't like, I don't know. Wasn't like, oh my god! Because, there was only 5 songs for me to distinguish from.
Yeah.
And then again, it was also an EP.
Yeah.
But it makes me think, if this is what they're delivering, what else do they have under their fucking sleeve?
I would love to see a lot more, man, because I feel like they can.
I think they do have a lot more, and I feel like what they're doing is they're teasing it out. So whenever they go the full release and their full-fledged album, it's just like boom, atom bomb drop, annihilates everybody.
Like right in your face. Here's how it goes. And
You got any favorite songs out of that album? Out of those 5 songs, did you have a favorite?
I just relearned because I called it the wrong name for the long time.
Mm-hmm.
I called it Pasty, but it's Patsy.
It is Patsy.
But Patsy is my favorite song off that album, man, because it freaking goes hard. I love the breakdown.
Dude, it was so good. Patsy is also my top favorite song.
Patsy and
Next
also
to that is Concrete Trenches.
Concrete Trenches. I freaking
Those are
love
my
it, dude.
top 2.
I gotta say, freaking, I loved it because the guy who's the singer, I don't know your name, bud, so I apologize, but he gave me a very he sounded like a higher pitched Spite, the guy from
like
Spite.
Darius?
Darius, yeah, he sounded like more of like a higher pitched him and kind of in your face, and I got a very from the band in general, a very kind of like old school August Burns Red and
Drive.
that's exactly what I said. Parkway Drive feel like freaking crushed.
I'm almost thinking more like old school Parkway Drive with like the wide eyes and shit like
Wide
that.
eyes. I could get that.
Man. And I'm gonna be real. The reason Concrete Trenches, I just want to say there was this one little verse that literally when I heard it, I literally just like almost swerved off the road because I got so stoked because like someone actually did this. And it's like if you want to hang with the fucking big boys or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what it says, but it was part of the chorus, and I'm just like, this motherfucker just said that.
It's like
I fuck with that
you're
hard.
like, hold on a second. Like
I was like, damn son, where'd you find this?
Jeez, dude, but freaking, it gives me an old school Parkway Drive, and it took me back, man. It took me back like middle school and freshman year of high school, which is not a bad thing because that's when that's back when
This one was booming.
it was getting right in your face, and the guy's got some pipes, man. He can go because he does that. I would like to see because I'm sure he can. I want to hear him hit like a really good low because he kind of stayed mid range the whole entire time.
You have the mid phrase.
Yeah, which is good. I got no issue with that. But dude, I'm sure you can hit a really gnarly low, and I would love to hear it one time.
I kind of want to hear what his highs are like.
Yeah,
Like I said, it was like a tease. Like it was just like this. Like every one of them, the bassist, drummer, guitarist, vocalist. I don't know if there was another guitarist or not, but from the vocalist, like he was doing the mid phrase.
Yeah.
I want to hear the more diversity.
Yeah.
In regards of his vocals, like because just from the sound of it, I know for a fact this motherfucker can do it.
Hey, I think he's holding back for a reason.
I think so too. And if not, like, I know this guy can do it. He's definitely he's got some tricks up his sleeve. And
That's
the guitarist, man,
dude, the guitarist,
bro, he shreds.
I gotta say, man, that guitarist was a monster, dude. Like,
and the drummer, dude.
Grady was okay.
no, Grady was solid.
Dude, I freaking loved you. You brought the heaviness. You brought the bass.
I'm gonna be real. If it wasn't for Grady, we wouldn't even know who the fuck these guys are.
That's what I'm saying, man.
So thank you, Grady.
Thank
for
you,
reaching
Grady.
out
I
to us
appreciate
and
that.
blessing us with this wonderful masterpiece that you guys released as an EP.
But I have a bunch of notes that I want to go over real quick that I wrote down. So I'm just gonna go ahead and
hit us with your notes. Now,
okay, so I said vocal-wise, Higher Spike gives me a really big August Burn Red feel with Parkway Drive influences. I said it's bouncy, and it's got really good flow to it. It's definitely a good head bobber. It's angry and in your face.
Oh, yeah.
Which
I'm fully fledged aggressive from the moment you hit play, the moment it ends. It's just in your fucking face.
I'm going to go to the gym, lift some heavy weights, and put some of that on, man. Just, I'm just going to go hard. I do also like the fact that with it being angry and in your face and whatnot, it also has moments where it slows down and gives you more of a melodic feel. Yeah, to where you can actually hear the bass, the drums, and the guitar themselves.
And if I'm not mistaken, there was like one song or two that there was like a moment of like some clean vocals.
I believe so. Probably a little bit of them.
I can't remember, but I remember like the sound, and I mean, even the cleans weren't that bad. The cleans weren't that bad at all.
Like here we go. I really like the mellow the mellow parts in the song "Scent of the Cage," where it was like the guitar was very low, very quiet, very just kind of like easy. But then the vocalist came in and he was just screaming over the guitar. And I'm like, that is freaking good. I love that. It puts more emotion behind it. It puts more feel behind it, and
more power too.
Exactly, and it gets your attention.
It really draws out the emotions behind the music.
Like I thought everyone flowed very well. No one outshined any other. Everyone kind of...
Well, I'm gonna be real. Grady, man, he was a shame.
That Grady guy, I tell you, is a really
I think it's just because that dick pic was very sexy. I'm just kidding. But no, as you're saying, no one really outshined it. It was like everyone was like it was like a team. It was like, because like, I don't know if you listen to some people, like, you can tell like some people are like trying to present themselves heavier than the other people, and it kind of like it's kind of like a semi competition essentially, especially on live performances,
like lead versus rhythm guitars or something like that, where someone's like, I'm better
clean
than you.
vocalist versus thrash vocalist,
right?
And like it's just like, especially with live performances, that tends to happen a little bit, and like with this EP, it was just like, it was like a full-fledged team.
Yeah.
a full-fledged, like, everyone supported each other in regards of their instruments. Like, they helped bring out the sound of each other. You know?
Exactly.
It was good.
And
Really good.
I gotta say the rhythm guitar and the lead. I think there are 2 guitar players, if I'm not mistaken. If not, it was one guy and they tracked a rhythm guitar, then they tracked a lead guitar over it.
Oh, okay.
So there might be 2 guys, but the rhythm guitar and lead guitar, they blended very well. You know, they hit their points pretty good. I loved the ending of Patsy. Hold on.
Pasty?
Let me look at it one more time.
Patsy.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, you're right.
It's Pasty.
It's Patsy.
That's what I said.
So leave me alone. But
This motherfucker was saying pasty the whole time.
listen. I think I even wrote that.
What kind of song would someone write called pasty?
I write it about you Irish mofo.
Okay, on that note, fuck this shit, I'm out. I'm just kidding.
But I love the ending breakdown in Patsy. It's gonna take a minute because
Tongue twister.
Because it chugs, and it just goes, and like it goes heavy, and the vocalist comes out. I really like the middle guitar lick in the song "Good Pasture." I thought that was really solid. Good Pasture also had a black in it.
I love black.
So I was like super happy, love that. And freaking Flags Down, it had Steve Buscemi and Spy Kids. Like, do you think God ever like looks down in creation and hates what he sees or something like that?
I know.
I was like, is that Spy Kids? I'm like, heck yeah, dude! I'm like, I freaking love Spy Kids, man.
Now watch, it wasn't Spy Kids and was completely off of a different thing, and we now seem like idiots.
I'm like 100% sure it was Spy Kids, but you know it is what it is.
But what episode?
It was
movie 1.
It was movie 1. It was movie 1 where they were falling down the cave.
Yeah. I know.
Listen, don't fight me on Spy Kids. Movie 3 was highly underrated. Movie 3 was the best.
Oh yeah.
Where they go
Game Over.
Yeah.
That was good. And then they had 4, which was
4 wasn't even.
4 wasn't. It's not existent.
But
non-existent.
But anyway, I got some final thoughts on this, and then we're gonna move on. Final thoughts. I'm gonna read exactly how I say it, how I wrote it. I cannot wait to see where these guys go. I would love to really see more from them. I would love to see concerts. I love to see, I want to see these guys in person. There's a lot of potential and talent. Mix is good, and everyone blends well together. I really like the raw, in-your-face feel mixed with the light rhythmic guitars blended in there. Really adds personality to the music, especially in the song Servants of Time. Please, please, please let us know when you're going to be close. We both would love to support you guys, talk to you guys, and hey, maybe even do an interview if you guys are down sometime.
I would love to do an interview with y'all.
Like I said, my only complaint, I wish there was more songs.
Same.
I wish there was more songs, but that's our defeat. Grady, we want to thank you so much for reaching out to us. You definitely got our support. Our defeat has our support, and we would love your support, guys. Definitely. And I swear we're not blowing smoke up anything. If we hate it, we wouldn't even freaking be talking about it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be real. We would honestly bash the fucking shit out of you.
Yeah, but no, you guys.
Because I give no fucks.
You guys seem like class act guys, really cool guys. Grady, you're really nice, really cool to talk to.
And everyone should go check him out and let them know the Metal Hour sent you.
That's what I'm saying. Check him out on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify. The album is called Cardinals, and on Spotify it's Art of Defeat Cardinals. The album cover is basically a kid holding. It's like a Tim Burton style looking artwork.
I like
holding a heart in a field of dead trees.
You know what's really cool?
Huh.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but
no, you're good.
Like I played the album for my brother,
Colton,
and he doesn't listen to metal.
Right.
The closest thing that he listens to any type of rock, metal, or whatever would be, I don't know, Day to Remember. Okay. That's like the closest thing.
Which
I played their album for him. He actually fucking loved it.
He was like, this ain't bad.
And like this, and I'm telling you, this man does not listen to anything heavy.
Really, I would have thought he was. Was he a
He's
rap guy?
He's a rap guy with a little bit of nice rock and roll.
Listen here, Colton. I know you, and you know me. We're gonna fight. You and me.
But he fucked with the Art of Defeat, so go check him out.
That's what I'm saying, man. Art of Defeat, thank you very much, guys. Much love to you guys. Definitely. But let's move on to something else. Actually, before we get into the next topic, I remember you and I were talking a while ago about metal vocalists, like kind of like a rap battle type of deal.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But not rap, of course. Metal vocals.
Metal battle.
Metal battle. We should do it. We should do it.
Let's do it right now.
So,
Oh man.
but no, I was thinking, if you could put artists against artists, just metal vocalists, who would you put up against?
Who me?
Yeah, you, Mr. Yawning over there.
Oh, sorry. Alex Terrible
Okay,
against CJ McCreery.
okay, all right. Which I think, let's break this down real quick. I think that would work out pretty well because they both have like some of the gnarliest lows in metal. But I gotta say, Russian Hate.
All the way.
I gotta say, Alex Terrible's gonna take it because that dude is unreal. He is the demon. He is the Kid of Darkness. He is the devil himself. You know, that dude.
Well, I don't know, because, I mean, there's some other person that claims to be Satan, and that's the dude from, Sworn In. Like, his whole handle's Satan, so, I mean, I don't know. He might be Satan. Who knows?
Yeah, but does he have devil horns on his head?
No.
That's what I'm saying. So,
Yeah, you got a
step
point.
off.
You right. And he doesn't have a gold badass mask either.
And also, he's not Russian, which...
Russians are like, I don't know what it is about Russian people, but they already sound brutal as it is. Even like female Russians, they just sound fucking brutal. And Alex Terrible just is definitely a guy that if I met in an alleyway or even in person, I just wouldn't want to fuck with him.
But actually, it's really funny. I follow him on Instagram and whatnot, and he's a pretty class act guy.
Yeah,
he's pretty chill.
is. I like him.
But on stage, the dude's a monster.
Mm-hmm.
Monster.
Fucking brutal.
Like, I think
Why am I yawning?
the demon mask that he wears is his real face, and he
And
just
that
puts
his-
on an Alex Terrible mask. You know,
And that fleshy face is from the people he skinned from his unloving fans.
I love it. But I say Alex Terrible would be C.J. McCreery all day.
But then again, you gotta give CJ McCreery props because, like, in regards of his vocals,
Yeah,
he's pretty good.
dude's pretty damn good.
Dude's pretty good.
So
And, like, he has some, like, pretty fucking brutal phrase.
that's what I'm saying.
And he can go low in that tunnel throat.
His little, you know,
It's almost like Austin Dickey's a tunnel throat, but better.
right. You know who I love to see? Austin Dickey versus the dude from Angel Maker. Ooh. Because their vocals are like neck and neck. They're super close together.
The only thing that Angel Maker has going for them is they're more popular. And they have much more bigger fan base.
I think Infinite Annihilator, I don't know, I think Infinite Annihilator is probably a little bit more popular just because they're
I'm saying
freak.
between Austin Dickey and...
Oh, because I was going to say they're probably more popular because of their freak factor.
Yeah, Infinite Annihilator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know they started that band because they wanted to see if they can make the most brutal and vile music and have people love it?
And they did.
And they did. I mean, freaking Unholy Gravebirth, Blasphemian, just stuff like that.
Blaspheming by far is
probably
darkest
the
song.
Probably the greatest metal song of all time.
That's saying a lot.
Okay,
That's
of
saying
this
a
decade.
lot.
This decade.
Did it come out this decade?
I think it came out in between 2010 and 2020.
Okay.
So,
All right.
hold on, let me. Hold on.
Dun 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 dun. Dude, bitch.
Listen, I don't like to be. I'm sensitive.
But I mean, I don't know. Like, if you think about it, like, really, really think about it.
I'm thinking about it.
I don't know if I could. Of the decade,
Released 2016.
it's. I mean, it's hard. I'm torn on this because there's a lot.
Okay, I probably got a little overzealous, but it is one of.
One of. Okay,
Let's go one of.
I'll accept that.
I probably got a little overzealous. That's on me. One of.
I will accept one of them because that's a heavy title to hold.
But you already know that's probably one of the darkest songs. How about one of the darkest songs ever made?
The Goo Goo Dolls, Iris. I'm just kidding. But no.
I ain't gonna answer it.
Throw your phone away. We're on a podcast.
I'm putting
bitch.
it on silent so I don't hear these.
This is how we lose fans.
Freaking mother frickers. You know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But okay, so my pick for vocal battles. Did you try to just, what's that?
I just try to bite your fucking finger. Don't point at me. That's it's rude. I'm gonna grab that shark mitt, and I'm gonna chomp your face off. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Jeez, dude.
You guys can't tell, these are my rings.
Dude's got like every ring on everything but his thumbs and one pinky.
One pinky on my right hand.
So if you fans ever want to send fan mail, just bring Zach rings.
I'm a size 9 through 11.
Like literally, just let's hear them real quick. Like literally, look at all. You sound like you got freaking.
Could you imagine when I'm masturbating?
Zach, not here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But oh god, put it away. Ah! All right, we're done with that.
That was almost too realistic.
But
I was doing it.
But you're gonna hate me because I would want to see Franz versus Hunter Madison, who is the lead singer of Hunt the Dinosaur.
Bruh.
You gonna put two speed vocalists up against each other?
God, that would be awesome. Holy shit, that would be awesome.
You know who I think should start something like this would be Franz. I think he'd be the guy to start it.
Bro, that would actually be fucking awesome.
Franz versus.
Yes. Yep.
You know,
I'm gonna write a fan letter.
Chris Franzak, if for some odd reason that you're listening to us, first off, thank you. Second off,
I love you.
Get it started, man. Come on. Let's see a death metal rap battle or whatever you want to call it.
Death metal rap battle of history. That's completely plagiarized and copywritten.
No, you didn't do anything. But yeah, that's all I want to talk about on that. I think that'd be pretty cool. What vocalists would you guys like to see together? Let us know.
Please,
let us know.
Actually pretty dope.
But
Corpse Grinder
versus
Corpse Grinder.
Just himself.
Him versus himself.
Like he's going on one side, just then he runs over to
the other side. Yes.
He just passes out on stage.
Passes out.
Oh man.
Maybe he might shave a few pounds on his neck.
Nah, he's gotta keep that neck, man. That's a staple.
He is the neck.
But speaking of necks, the other neck just announced that he wants to do a horror movie.
And who is the other neck we talk about?
Mr. Corey Taylor.
Gasp.
I know. Dude,
I'm excited. I saw that and I was just like, bruh, please. I love Rob Zombie movies, but it's time for Corey Taylor to take the reins.
Because I think this guy could do something crazy. Because he's a really big fan of like 80s old school horror, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Halloween, stuff like that. You know, so I feel like he's probably going to give us something new, different, and original, which I really, really hope. And I don't know if he designs or he's part of the design of the mask for Slipknot, but
I feel like they all
kind of just do their own thing.
Well, and from what I've researched and from what I believe I can remember is with the mask, each person with their individual mask, they design their own, but they don't create it themselves.
They have someone.
They have someone do it for them, but they basically do with each new mask. They take aspects of their old mask or even completely revamp it entirely, but each individual person puts their own ideas and spins to it.
I mean, like freaking Mick Thompson's never changed his at all.
No, he's like, I like this.
He's like, this is good.
I like this one.
I'm gonna stay with
Nothing's
this
changed. It's just more shinier. I like it.
Yep, that good. Keep it.
Give it here. Keep it. I want it.
Then there's Psycho Sid Wilson, who went from like BDSM frog to like tortilla face now.
Yeah.
No, he's not tortilla face. His mask looks like it's his actual skin but it's weird. I don't know how to describe
I
it.
like Pinhead.
Pinhead's really cool. I think his name's Chris.
I think so.
I think his name's Chris.
Yeah.
So, but I would love to see a Corey Taylor horror movie because I know he's probably he said he's written his own script and he's going to go talk to some people about getting it getting it in the works to actually come out and do something with it.
Yeah.
I'm just curious where he's gonna go. Is he gonna go thrasher? Is he gonna go psychological? Is he gonna go
I feel like both.
I think he'd be a good psychological.
I feel like there's gonna be a lot of slashing, killing, gory, fucking fucked up shit.
Right.
But I also feel like, because of how Corey Taylor is, he's gonna fuck with your mind so bad
Right.
that you actually won't be able to sleep. It would be almost as bad as The Grudge.
Have you seen that's almost coming out?
Oh, the new Grudge?
Yeah.
I'm not even worried about it. I'm talking about the classic, man.
Oh.
I remember watching The Grudge when I was like 13, 12 years old, man. I didn't sleep in my room with the light off for 2.5 weeks.
Jeez, dude.
I'm not a chicken. But that movie fucking freaked me out every time I heard I can't do it right. But you know what I mean. That shit... No.
Yeah.
No.
But I don't know, man. I really hope because I would love my favorite horror movies. Like I'll get down with an Insidious, Conjuring, Annabelle.
Man, bro, all those fucking supernatural horror. Alright, this is completely off topic.
We're gonna fight right now.
All these supernatural horror movies are the same fucking
Okay, but
thing,
Insidious and
same
Conjuring
bullshit.
are so good though.
The Conjuring 1, Conjuring 2, Insidious series, they were good. Story based.
Yes.
And good execution. But Paranormal Activity.
Okay, we're not talking about those.
Fucking, like all the spin-off Annabelle, all that shit, dude. Like it was the corniest,
We're not talking
cheesiest,
about those.
stupidest thing I've ever watched.
I will say Blumhouse. I want Corey Taylor to work with Blumhouse because Blumhouse has done all the Conjurings.
Sinister was kind of good.
Sinister was really good. I never finished it. I started it, but I never finished it.
Or you never finished it?
Listen, don't yell at me.
It's kind of fucked up.
It's
Kids were killing
it's psychological, which I love.
Kids were killing the parents.
The dude looks like Mick Thompson. Anyway.
He looked a lot like Mick Thompson. Was it really Mick Thompson?
Nah.
Bro, that would make so much more sense.
It's like oh god. But no, I would love because if Corey Taylor worked with Blumhouse, or you know who else could bump out a really good horror psychological? Lionsgate. They did all the Saw movies. So
I feel like they're just gore porn though.
well, no. It'll Saw. If you get past all the gore and blood and whatnot,
Good
the
story.
stories are phenomenal.
Oh yeah,
Stories are great.
With Jonathan Crane. Wait, no, that's Scarecrow from Batman. John Kramer, right?
No, that's the guy from Seinfeld.
Oh shit! I'm trying to think here.
Hold on, I got you.
Fuck it, whatever.
It's like, I don't care
I give
anymore.
up. So the Scarecrow is pretty fucking scary though. Could you imagine like a Scarecrow solo movie?
That would be pretty cool.
Anyways, but no, there's going back to the Metal Hour topics. Isn't there something really big that's going on, that's happening?
Yeah. Let me give me a second because now you got me wanting to figure out what the guy's name is. No, you're right, John Kramer. Okay.
Ayo!
My bad.
Someone give me a Reese cup.
The actor's name is Tobin Bell, which he's a phenomenal actor, by the way. He did a really great job as Jigsaw. But before we get into that, I would love to see Corey Taylor do some horror movie, do just something.
Shit, work with Rob Zombie, that'd be cool too.
That work with Lionsgate, work with
Blumhouse.
He should have Robert Englund in his movie.
Yes.
Freaking Freddy Krueger, dude.
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's freaking do it, man.
Make it happen.
Let's do it. But let's probably talk about one of the biggest things going on right now that's kind of, I feel like,
controversial as a mofo.
that's impacting the metal community pretty hard. And we actually were talking about him earlier.
Full disclosure,
Yes.
with what we're about to say and what we're about to talk about, we don't want what we're going to say in our opinions impact the band themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Don't, because of one person's actions, don't make the rest of the members suffer.
No.
Still, if you like them, still support them. Still listen to their stuff. Still, buy their merch. You don't have to support the actions of the one individual, and you don't have to stand for it. And you can be against it, but don't affect the other members because of one person's terrible, stupid mistakes.
That's what I'm saying. If no matter what, because one person messes up does not mean the rest of the band supports what they did, believes what they did, and is in part of what they did. Continue supporting this band. Continue loving them, because I know I will, because they bust out good music.
They do.
I mean, it's unfortunate that this had to happen, and it's unfortunate that there's going to be a change.
Never saw it happening.
I never saw it happening, but we're going to go ahead and talk about, you guys probably already know what we're talking about, but the C.J. McCreery controversy
with Lorna Shore.
With Lorna Shore, because he got kicked out, actually fired, because there was allegations about him about sexual and racist allegations, saying that, he was doing things with 17-year-olds. He was making racist comments about people of color. He was, just doing.
There's a whole bunch.
And being very, very forceful to a lot of women, like, almost kind of
borderline rapish.
Almost borderline rapish. Now, the things that I actually pulled the article from Loudwire, and I'm just gonna go ahead and read it to you guys.
Read that article, my dude.
And everyone's free to make their own judgments on it.
Own
opinions. So take it as you want. I'm just going to go ahead and read this verbatim. This is from Loudwire. Lorna Shore abruptly let go of vocalist C.J. McCreery yesterday, December 23rd. I pulled this a couple of days ago. While the band gave no explanation, the dismissal seemed at least in part due to recent accusations of sexual and emotional abuse by several women, in particular a recent ex-girlfriend, Nicole Garvey, who has been vocal on Twitter about her experiences with McCreery. McCreery has since deleted his social media accounts from that.
That's not fishy.
I don't know. If you're
getting allegations and you feel you're innocent, why delete it?
I don't know. And so it continues saying, in the following hours, McCreery's dismissal, Garvey has continued writing about her experiences with him, including sharing screenshots of graphic text messages detailing emotional and sexual abuse, as well as racist language.
Oh shit, she got the proof.
I only took a snippet of one of the things that she did, because there was a lot of snippets of different, probably 5-6 women coming out and saying stuff.
Damn, this breaks my heart.
And racist language. She has been sharing posts by other women who have come forth with similar experiences involving McCreery. Notably, Garvey specified that Lorna Shore's decision to let McCreery go was not a direct result of her tweets, in quotes, it says, when she started posting after learning about his firing. Which, me personally, if I feel like the band would come out and say, oh no, we fired him about something else. I feel like somebody, I'm not saying Garvey did, I feel like somebody probably said something and then the band probably confronted him about it.
Yeah,
or just kicked him out to avoid anything.
To avoid confrontation.
Yeah.
Because it's not good for the band.
No, I'm saying.
That kind of heat is not good for the band whatsoever.
So.
And actions had to be made because, think about it. And let's say these allegations.
Allegations? I can't even say it.
The word,
yes.
If these words are true, and they don't do anything about it, and they still keep CJ in their band.
Right.
How does that make the band look as people? How does it make the band look as individual? How does it make the band look as a whole? Honestly, if I was that and I heard these things and they came out to be true, and they did not, and the band themselves did nothing about it. Personally, I would feel like it.
The band supports it.
The band supports it and thinks it's okay.
Yeah.
And 2, I would feel like that the band is just in complete and utter denial after the facts have been presented to the forefront.
Right.
Which then would make me, honestly, have, resentment towards Lorna Shore.
That's what I'm saying. You'd be like, man, I really looked up to these guys vocally and musically, and that they go around saying, oh, those tweets, yeah, whatever, those text messages, whatever,
They're all fake. No, nah, bitch. There's only so much you can fake.
That's what I'm saying. There's only so much proof that you can be given until you're like, you gotta do something about it.
Exactly.
And
I feel like, honestly, the band made the right decision.
I feel like they did a good choice. You know, they're gonna have. I feel like
even if it was fake, even if it was not real, I'm just saying, like by just by all means, like it was superly, completely, you know, like
which
edited,
there
fake.
Can be.
There has been
there can be.
like that.
But
until it goes to trial, until things are investigated, no one knows. And until then, I feel like they made a good choice.
Like me personally, I'm not saying I agree or disagree, believe or don't believe. I'm just reading what has been written. So none of the things I read or say within these readings are views of Metal Hour or Zach and I.
Exactly.
We will say our own views on them. But as I continue, which she posted after learning about his firing, but that she was relieved she and his other victims no longer had to suffer in the shadows. Quote, the biggest shocker, I have, all capitals, nothing to do with CJ McCreery being kicked out of Lorna Shore, she tweeted. That isn't being discussed yet, but it isn't even about me. Let's get this straight. Nobody cared about me or the other girls before. I'm just sharing now because y'all listening. Because y'all listening. Garvey had previously posted accusations against McCreery back in April.
So she's already tried to.
It seems like she's tried to say something, but nobody was listening because probably a bunch of people were like, "Oh no, you're just trying to get money, or you're just trying to get whatever."
Because I hate to say it, sometimes that does happen.
It does happen,
and it ruins a person's career. But you know, there's greedy fucking people out there.
That's what I'm saying. Who will make accusations about somebody,
especially and then if they're in a relationship with a successful, wealthy person, whether it's male or female. Because let's take Johnny Depp for an example.
Okay.
That whole situation with his wife, you know, they were saying that he was beating her and all this shit.
Yeah.
And then next, you know, it was almost tanking his career. Next, you know, he got sick and tired of it. Put some recordings around his house and, you know, literally recorded his wife, you know, hitting him, screaming at him, like literally like abusing him.
Yeah.
And tables completely turned once he brought that evidence
right.
to stage, you know?
And that's the thing, it happens on both sides, you know, and it's sad to say that there can be false accusations, there can be things of that sort, and, you know, if you're in something like this, and it's true, please, you know, you gotta let somebody know. If it's false, you're a complete a-hole. That you're a selfish a-hole who's trying to get something and ruin somebody's career and their life.
Just for fucking money.
Just for money.
You want money? Go out and be successful yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
Go out and do something. Get off your fucking ass. Stop trying to take an easy way out. But no, in all reality though, but if it's a serious thing, if you're in a situation that's abusive, in any way, shape, or form, male or female, toxic, emotional, physical, eternal abuse, and it gets to the point where it's super violent. Yeah. I know it's hard. I know it's hard to say something because sometimes you're in fear for your life. Mm-hmm. But what you need to do is you need to reach out some way, somehow find a way to reach out, because ultimately there's only two things that will end up happening. Mm-hmm. Either A, you will be able to get out of that situation and you can move away from that, move past it and grow from it.
Right.
Or B, you know, you're going to stay in that situation and ultimately something terrible might happen.
Yeah.
And I hate to say that, but something terrible could happen. Then again, also reaching out, something terrible could happen too. But that's when you need to surround yourself and stay surrounded by supportive, loving people who you can confide in and for safety and comfort.
Yeah.
And that is what you need to do.
Absolutely. You know, you can't do stuff like that. I've been on the receiving end.
Hit up me and Dom. We're hired hitmen. We'll kill some people.
Not really. Please don't. You put my business out there, sir.
My bad. John Wick 3?
But no, continue going on. I agree exactly with what Zach's saying. But continue going on. She said, posted accusations against McCreery back in April. One woman alleges that McCreery had recently asked her if it was okay to engage in sexual acts with the girl who was only 17 years old.
Bruh, she only had 1 year till she was 18. 1 fucking year.
And my
And
thing
even
is,
then, that was
how old is
kinda
CJ? He's probably like what, mid to late 20s, probably give or
Late
take,
20s.
give or take. And so,
You want to fuck a 17-year-old man?
like, that ain't cool.
That's
dude.
that's disgusting, bro.
That ain't cool, dude.
Like I know, like parents are feeding these kids like crazy stuff that makes 16-year-olds look like they're 20 and 20-year-olds look like they're 16. But still, there's no fucking excuse
No.
to wanting to do something like that with a minor.
No.
It's disgusting, immoral, and honestly, it's fucked up.
That's what I'm saying.
Pardon
man.
my French, but that is overly fucked up.
Oh, now you make people pardon your French.
Weren't you supposed to keep tallies on how many times I say fuck?
I've given up. I've given up. I stopped at 1. But okay. So then she exposes, I guess, a full-fledged story, which I will read off to you. There's actually 2 of them. One's a little longer than the other. I'll do the shorter one first. At the top, before it goes into it, it goes, I'm not going to expose every detail and relive years of my own trauma and abuse to prove it, quote, to strangers or people who don't deserve one more fiber of my energy. Take it or leave it. Here's my warning. This is my experience with C.J. McCreary. And it writes, over the past few days, I know I promised a huge detailed story, but I truly don't owe anyone that. I don't care what strangers or other abusers don't believe. The trauma I've endured that will honestly probably affect me for the rest of my life. But this is the last time I'm going to talk about it because this person doesn't deserve one more minuscule fiber of my being, blood, sweat, or tears. CJ McCreary and I met months later after I was 17. This was way before CJ from Lorna Shore or any of the stupid band shit. Back when he wanted to blow up in his grandma's basement, we were on and off dating or have excessive sexual relations for the next 4 years of my life. These years were long, filled with manipulation, shaming, grooming, lies. Last time we were together, earlier in this year, 2019, we were seeing each other again. He tried to even gaslight me into believing he never even met me until I was 18, even though at my 18th birthday party with a dozen of our friends, we had been seeing each other that entire year. So she was 17, and at his birthday party, they've been seeing each other for a year. At her 18th birthday party, they've been seeing each other for a year.
You can't deny fucking party pictures.
Doesn't even though the entire thing was recorded, like the uncomfortable videos he'd made me take for the year before that. Even though when I was 17, I was tied up in his mom's bathtub, letting him take videos of me blindfolded, pissing all over myself.
Whoa! Okay.
I should have probably warned you guys. It gets pretty graphic.
Viewer discretion is a fucking advised.
Just like this whole entire show. Even though that's child pornography, even though I let him degrade me, control me, abuse me crazy, and every other girl, and that everyone was a, quote, fan, everyone was, quote, insane. Many girls tried warning me all the way back in 2016, and I did not listen. Like many manipulative and abusive people, they can be extremely charming at times and get deep in your head. A public image is very important to them, and they will stop at nothing to preserve that. After a former friend of mine, who is also calling me a fan, like she's been a relevant human since 2010, made a post victim shaming all CJ's victims of abuse, saying that they were lying and you need, quote, proof to come out about abuse, which she then deleted after getting excessive backlash, which I never would have.
No kidding. You basically. Oh man, I'm not gonna get into that.
We're almost done here. There was a text to another victim who kept asking me to call him his cooked our stripper ex. That's what it says.
What?
It's cocked or our stripper ex.
Oh.
I have no idea, but I guess it's something. I'm sure it wasn't good.
Some with a stripper ex.
Saying he hadn't met me until I was of age, that we never wanted to date that he never wanted to date that slug, and that I was a fan. Another girl had shown me text with him literally saying he never even met me. I never really even realized how mentally unstable people are, but at this point of delusion is actually so unsettling to me that I can't subject myself to any more. Every single one of CJ's victims and myself deserve justice. I am truly sorry to anyone he has hurt. I am worried about the other girls, but I can get deeper into finding out more truth. And it goes on, but you can't see the rest of it. So, yeah.
Bro. That's a whole new point of view of CJ McCreery. McCreery? Whatever the fuck now.
Like, that's...
So, he was a monster vocalist, but now he's definitely just a monster.
And that's tough to hear, dude. Especially after someone that you kind of look up to vocally, and you're like, dang, this dude can slam. This dude can,
Yeah, I'll be real.
brutal.
I looked up to the guy vocally, and like, granted, like I still admire his vocals. I will still admire his vocals because his vocals
are good.
Vocals are good.
His actions, though.
His actions are unjustified.
Mm-hmm.
They're sickening. They are disgusting, vile. Like, there's no excuse for that. What I want to see is I want to see Corpse Grinder, Corey Taylor, Big Show, and Brock Lesnar. Yes, I went to WWE on this. To grab him by both his arms, both his legs, and have myself and Dom kick him in the nuts twice for the rest of his life.
I don't know, man. I mean,
just so I can meet Big Show and Brock Lesnar and Corey Taylor.
now the
Grinder.
truth comes out.
But no, in all seriousness, that there's no excuse for that, and that's absolutely fucked up. And I feel sorry for her, the other victims, and their family.
Yeah.
Because that is what they had gone through can never be undone.
No.
They can never take that away. He took something from them
Right.
that they can never get back. And it is something that they are now going to have to live with for the rest of their fucking life.
Especially, with all this media around it and everything like that.
Yeah,
it's
now
going to be
it's being blown up
in their face.
It's going to be in their face, and not only it's not even no longer a personal thing. Now it's a public thing.
Yeah.
Now the entire world, the public, is knowing what he did to this individual. I mean, it is degrading to her. It is fucked up.
But it's also, you got to take the good with the bad. It's also bringing justice to something that has been bothering her.
Exactly.
So
it is just, it's a two-edged sword on this one.
now,
and it's fucked.
Now, are we saying that we believe or disbelieve? I'm saying that it's hard to not believe it.
Yeah, it's hard not to.
Am I saying this is all true? No, I'm not, because it can be manipulated, but it's looking pretty true.
Dude, she just says she's got fucking videos
and everything that sort.
Video evidence. That is some hard evidence right there, my friend.
That's some pretty hard evidence to have.
And
so
I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I never would have thought this.
It's crazy, man, and it sucks because you never know how people are. You never know,
unless you know how fucked up this world really can be.
Right, but
with people you least expect it to.
But the good thing is, justice is coming. There is going to be investigation, and the truth will be found out. And you never know. I might see a better vocalist come into Lorna Shore, maybe.
I would love to see that.
But I wonder who it's going to be.
Who do you think?
I have no freaking clue. I'm trying to find somebody or think of somebody who doesn't already have a set band yet.
The original singer for... Well, no, he decided to do some EDM rap shit, so never mind.
Who?
The guy, the original singer for Chelsea Grin, who left to form his little group called Grudges.
Marge Simpson?
Pretty much. I loved him. I can't think of his name. But he got replaced by Tommy, but...
Which Tommy's doing a freaking good job, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Dude's killing it.
Like, I wouldn't mind to see him get back in the metal. That would be kind of cool. Him and Lorna Shore.
Yeah, maybe.
They look like they would fit good.
They could do something.
They could definitely do something.
You know who I think should go into Lorna Shore? Zach Hart.
What? Dude.
Hey, Lorna Shore, real quick. Zach's prepared. He's ready to pack. He's ready to go. He wants to quit his job. So
I will do whatever. I mean, shit, I'll suck all y'all's dicks for it.
No,
I'm just kidding. I don't suck dick.
Zach, no.
No, Zach, don't.
Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, I get what you're getting at. Okay. No, man, but
no, like that honestly, that would be a dream. I've always had a dream like that, but you know, frankly, no one like in the local Florida scene wants my vocals.
oh, I wouldn't say that.
I don't know, man.
Hey, Grady, our defeat, Murkov. If you guys know anybody who's local, even St. Pete,
I'll drive out.
it's not that far. It's like
I'll drive out.
less than an hour.
Shit, I'll show you guys what I got. I mean, I'm gonna be real. I'm not amazing, but I mean.
Nah, okay. No. Zach is
octaves.
being humble. He doesn't want to say it, so I'll say.
They've heard some of my stuff.
Dude,
on here,
okay, they heard your joking around stuff. They haven't
Okay.
heard you go brutal. You can get some stuff.
Maybe.
Don't be humble, you know.
But we're a tag team, Dom. I can't do this without you. Like,
I'll be on the
if they pick
sides.
me, they gotta pick Dommy too.
Yeah, just let me come to some of the recordings and be behind stage. Woo!
Dom's a great tech genius.
I wouldn't go as far as say genius.
You're genius. He was a genius.
I fiddle with buttons until something happens. Like,
Ooh. I did something. Next thing you set off a chain reaction at a nuclear reactor.
yeah, just
Start Chernobyl all over you.
right. Oh God. Okay, that's cool.
Run!
But you actually might have something coming up because I just recently talked to a guy.
You did?
Well, I remember, you and I talked about it today, that he sent us a track.
Oh yeah, that track.
He sent us a track.
That
and
track was legit.
That track was legit.
I need to listen to it more so I can come up with something, because I suck at freestyling. I can't just freestyle on something.
I can send it to you and you
Send
can
it to me.
write
I'll
something
listen
over
to
it.
it. I'll write something over it, and I'll send it to him, and he's gonna be like, no.
You never know, man. But you might have something coming up. And like I said, our defeat and Murkov, if you guys know somebody who's looking for a vocalist, please let us know. Because I love to get Zach up on stage.
Oh, that would be a dream, man.
So,
that would be a dream.
You know, you do what you gotta do, man. But I think that's about it for right now,
Honestly,
man.
Yeah, it was the fucking last podcast of 2019 had to end with fucking sex and racist allegations, man.
But
what a year.
I say, before we head out of here,
I don't know if you guys know, but we actually have a merch website, so you guys can go check out our merch and buy some shit. It's really cool.
Put the link down in the description. You know, we'd love for you guys to support us. It'd be great.
It'd be cool. We got socks and leggings.
For your lady friends. Or for your man friends. I don't care.
Whatever your preference is. Ooh, and we got jackets, tank tops, t-shirts, female shirts. It's all fucking awesome.
That's what I'm saying, man. You know, so I'm really happy. I'm excited to see where Metal Hour is going to go next year. I definitely like to start actually recording us. That's the goal. To
Video? So people can see our beautiful faces?
They can see something. But I definitely like to, get something started like that. I definitely like to get out and, do some vocal covers. Because we have one in the works.
Yeah.
But we're, it's tough.
Personally, I would like to do some live interviews with some bands. Like, I want to go out to Sarasota, and I want to speak with the band Markov. And I want
St. Pete or are they Sarasota?
Sarasota.
They're Sarasota?
Yeah, they're Sarasota. I want to go out to there, and I want to sit down with me and you, and just have an interview and talk to the entire band.
Murkov.
And just pick their fucking brains.
We would love to talk to you guys. Our defeat, we would love to talk to you guys.
I want to come out there. We want to come out there, sit down, and pick y'all's brains. We just want to dissect your brains and get as much info from you guys as possible so we can just share it with the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I got a buttload of questions to ask.
I feel bad for, what was his name? Chris? Was it Chris? The bassist from Markov?
Yeah, Chris. That's my dad's name.
Hey, and because you just picked that dude's brain. He kind of had I gotta go on stage look.
Yeah,
and you're like,
I know.
and another question. And you're like,
I only asked him 2.
he asked him 5.
Okay.
But I would love to definitely go out and get some more interviews. And probably actually doing maybe some sketch videos too, like on the Metal Hour.
Like some like little metal ass sketchy funny.
I think that'd be kind of interesting to do.
I'd be down. I love doing wacky shit.
How would you guys feel about this? Actually, my fiance absolutely despises metal.
To a passion.
So how about this? How about we film?
Subdue her to metal for a week straight. And that's all she can listen to. Next minute she comes out, her hair's black, mascara's running down her face, nails are painted black, tattooed from head to toe, and she's like, let's go!
Well, I just got a little... Oh, there we go. But, no, man, I think it'd be kind of cool if maybe, like, once in a while we get her to look at some metal music videos. You know, like
see what her
Blaspheming, freaking... What did Spike just release? The one where they're all bloodied up and whatnot?
Is that Root of All Evil or Offering?
What's one of the two?
It's one of the two from their new album.
Probably do some like Bad Omens,
Yes.
and like freaking
Mayday Parade.
No, and like some Slaughter to Prevail or Make It Bleed by Whitechapel.
Yeah.
There's my Whitechapel plug.
You won't get one for the day.
Oh, fine. I think that'd be pretty cool. So we should hook that up one day, man.
I'm about it.
And because we need to film it because her facial expressions are the best. And it'll be funny.
Oh, yeah.
So,
man, dude, I remember when we took her to that one show, the Whitechapel show.
Oh, with So This Is Suffering, Epheus,
and like just seeing her face just the whole time, she's just like, you couldn't tell. She's just like, I want to go home. I want to go home.
I do not want to be here. Home. I'm here because I love him, and I'm here because he loves this. But I do not want to be here.
I don't want to be here. Like it was priceless.
It was a lot of fun. But that's our goal for 2020. We want to thank you guys for hanging out with us.
Supporting us.
In 2019, there's definitely a lot more to come.
It's a lot of fun too.
It is. I feel like with each video we're definitely getting a lot better. We're improving as content makers, and so we want to appreciate everybody for supporting us, helping us out. Follow us on our Instagram. It's the Metal Hour _podcast on Instagram. The Metal Hour on Facebook. The Metal Hour on YouTube. Just pretty much everything is The Metal Hour. And
pretty much, because we are The Metal Hour.
That's who it is, man. And, we want to thank Grady so much, Art of Defeat, for reaching out to us. We really appreciate it, guys. We love your stuff. Guys, go check them out. Art of Defeat, Cardinals on Spotify. Murkov, we want to thank you guys for, all your support.
You guys are awesome.
I freaking love you guys. You guys are the freaking best band. And actually, if we remember, they did a song with C.J. McCreary too. So I wonder how they're feeling about all that. But that's a story for a different day.
Yeah, that's one of the questions I'm gonna ask him when we sit down and do an interview.
So, but how
does that make you feel?
We wanna thank you guys for supporting us. We really appreciate it. But with that being said, I, as always, am Dominic Gard.
I'm Zach Hart.
And we will see you guys next year.
Stay metal.
Stay metal out there.
Peace.